Hi YouTube, it's Musical Aviator. It's Milkrun Monday. It's actually the last Milkrun Monday before the end of the month, which gives us a spilled Milkrun Monday next week. I think we're going up to Broome from Perth, and of course after that we have World Flight. Today we're going to be flying the 737 Virgin Australia with the winglets, scimitars. A little bit of an unusual flight today with the flight plan. The intention is to fly up to Bathurst. This little detour from Cullen up to Bathurst and then back in via Academia to Rivet. So we'll probably request at Cullen to begin our descent outside controlled airspace. In Bathurst we're going to track down from the airfield across the town, make a slow pass with all the landing gear and flaps extended of Mount Panorama. Probably one more lap around the town and then retracting the flaps and gear, getting some high speed going, passing over the field at 250 knots or more, and then back over Bathurst NDB before climbing up past 8,500 feet on the way down to Akbar. Not sure how it's all going to work, but we'll see how we go. Hello to everybody on the stream. We have Patrick, Marshall, Dylan, Lachlan and Spencer. Flying Aviator, Mitch's Aviation. How are you all? Hello also to Twitch. You've just come online as well. The aircraft is cold and dark. We're going to board the aircraft via the aero bridge there, here at gate 13, and make our way in. Let's go. Indeed, Patrick, 737, very good looking aircraft. Spot the battery in. Ground power on. TR1 is set, ground power is on. Just waiting for these computers to boot up. That's working fine. Going to do the cockpit voice recorder test. Hold that down for 5 seconds. Light came on. No passengers today, it's an empty ferry flight. It's taking the aircraft back up to Sydney empty. Start plugging in some stuff here. Positions. Hi there, Adam. How you doing? Okay, lights test is done. And the quad pack. So we have online, we have ATIS online, 1180. Give it a listen. No voice on the ATIS. Oh,
Melbourne Terminal Information Yankee. Expect GLS or ILS approach. Runway 16 for arrivals. Runway 27 for departures.
Pretty standard.
Wind 190 degrees, 10 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud view 3,000 feet. Temperature 14. QNH 1018. On first contact with Melbourne ground or approach, notify receipt of information Yankee.
Sure, Yankee's easy.
Time.
So let's go down here. I'll show that performance. Clear out Melbourne. Oops. Runway 27, condition is dry. The wind 190 at 10. Temperature, didn't pick that up, 14. QNH 1018. Thrust rating will be standard takeoff, flaps will be 5, conditioning will be on, anti-ice off. What have we got for CG? Let's go plug in our position. There we go. CG is 20.8. And the takeoff weight is going to be on the first page of this thing. 53.1. That's ready to go. There's our V-speeds, nice and low today because we're not carrying anything, really. Hi there, Spencer. How you doing? It's going to write down these V-speeds. You've got 123, 26 and 32. And the selected D rate 60. Let's grab terminal charts. That's going to probably pop up a window. There we are. Grab parking bays and park the docile departure. Alrighty, let's look at more overhead stuff. Okay, stalling system is good. Hit the ACARs, pre-flights. No, we want to go through route, don't we? So Melbourne, down in Sydney. Flight VOZ 9966. Cross that in. We have flight plan number 5, select. Special flight plan today. Load the route. There it is, I activate that. Performance. Should be able to request that actually. Loading. 44.5, 2.8 on the reserves. Everything else looks good to me. Actually filed 390. $60 was the limit. Takeoff 5 and CFG 20.8. Going to pick up the winds. Going to load that up. Execute. And do the same for the descent forecast. And we'll load the descent. Descent forecast is ready. And entered. No anti-cast required. ISA is 3 degrees plus. Who wants to do a walk around and who wants to skip it? Remembering I've got no passengers to worry about today. QNH 1018. Chuck in these numbers. One, actually, maybe not until we get out there. Patrick's asking for the walk around. Looks like we drew the short straw as captain. We do the walk around and let the first officer do whatever he does. Getting a bit tighter. There we are. Okay, from the bottom of these stairs. Why did I start early? Just wanted to. Want to get out. I was ready to go. So here we are. Get him to slow down. Come on. single pitot and angle of attack sensor. For some reason we have a wheelie bin stuck in our wheel. Ground power's good. Doors are closed. Static port is good to go. Let's come up here. Double pitots and a single angle of attack. No, you just need P3D version 4 or 5, and you hold down Shift, Control and E. That should pop out this dude. Light inspector, ram air turbine, lights, just checking underneath the cowling, making sure that's all locked up. Wheels look good, tyres are fine. Ran out of truck to use a wheelie bin instead. Funny. Heading on out to our scimitars, I can see the green light blazing away. Yep, I like both. Certainly the FS Labs A320 in its use of the ACAR system is brilliant. ATSU. We call it ACARs, but really it's an ATSU. Landing gear's looking good. I'm quite partial to the Airbuses, but that's alright. Using 2-minute noodles on Virgin Australia. Hilarious. I'm just glad that Virgin Australia still exists. I know they're selling all their A330s and all of their 777s, but at least we'll still have these planes flying around, even if some of them have been donated to Rex permanently. Just checking up in there. Cool. There's a hydraulics system up in the wheel well. Once again, looking at the wheels, these looking good. Out to the scimitar. Red light's good. Quick squeeze underneath. Yep, cool. Yeah, the FS Labs, you really need all your control axes. Twist grip for the nose wheel steering and your rudder pedals for the rudders. It really doesn't like to use just one. Okay, ram air intake looks good. And walking away just so you can take a look at that static port right there. That's done. Let's jump up. Nick Carraway, yeah, same. It's one of my favourite airlines. I'd rather fly on Virgin than I did on Qantas, to be honest. Glad that they're still around. Jetstar's still around, Tiger's not around, which is a pity because I kind of like the Tiger experience as well. As low frills as it was and how much everyone hated the thing, I kind of revelled in its cheapness. It was like, yeah, it's cheap, but you know, it's also cheap. Runway 27, Dosa 1, we already know it's going to be that, so let's stick that in now. Now let's have a look at what we want to ask with delivery. Yeah, differential braking, twist grip and rudder pedals. You need them all. So with this flight, we essentially want to fly down to Bathurst, and we need to stick this waypoint in. Bathurst 056 diagonal 5. Execute. And we want to put Bathurst in a second time. Done. Disco and chuck White in after Bathurst. Cool. I'm just going to pop that off on the ND because it's probably going to be weird. Yeah, plan mode. Zoom out a bit more. Right, so from Cullen we're tracking down to Bathurst. There's Bathurst 1. I think I've done that backwards, haven't I? Yeah, I have to reciprocal that waypoint. So what's 56 on the reciprocal? $236. Okay, 5 miles slightly to the west and south. I'm happy with that. Yeah, we're going outside control for flyover. Controlled airspace bottom is 8,500 in that area. Turn on APU. Let's turn on some fuel before we do that, otherwise we'll just dry start the APU. Ready to go. 39,000 feet. Just going to run one more test.
Glide slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
5,000. Stick that up. Cool. Let's have a chat to the guys over there in tower 1205. Closing that jetway. APU on the bus, APU is on the bleed, and we have all that stuff on. APU on the power, your dampener set. Cool. Ground 1217 has just popped on.
Melbourne ground, velocity 863, is ready for push and start, gate Echo 3. Velocity.
Velocity 863, push and start approved.
Push and start
Hello,
approved,
Lachlan,
velocity
how you doing?
863.
And I agree with Daniel. P3D is going to be sitting here until PMDG, FS Labs and all the rest of them come to the party and the other sim, and it'll probably continue to exist even long after that. Correct, P3D is the sim, whereas the joke goes 2020 is the game.
Qantas 442, stand Charlie 10, information Alpha, ready to copy IFR clearance for Sydney.
I got a 442 Melbourne Melbourne ground. G'day, just stand by for your PDC.
Melbourne ground velocity 9966, requesting clearance to Sydney via Bathurst.
Velocity 9966, Melbourne ground, g'day, stand by for PDC.
Cool, we have ourselves a PDC from Josh.
Melbourne ground, g'day, Jetstar 830,
PDC
vacating
says,
Foxtrot.
Good Sydney via
19.
Docel 1 departure, Docel 859 Cullen, Bathurst, that
Jetstar
funky waypoint, Bathurst,
830,
Acme Rivet.
Melbourne ground, g'day,
TSAT in Sydney.
taxi Golf and Alpha to the bay.
Flying via SID 5000,
Golf
the
Alpha to the
frequency
bay, Jetstar
1320, score code for 333.
Melbourne ground, Qantas 442, acknowledged departure, the Docel 1, Squawk 4353.
And there we go, read
Got a
back on what's
442, thanks, runway 27.
Yeah, runway 27. I'll let you know when I'm ready to push and start, thank you.
Got a 442, thanks.
Melbourne ground, velocity 492, ready for taxi 427.
Sorry, station calling, was that velocity 492?
Affirm velocity 492.
Velocity 492, thanks, taxi.
And the
for
takeoff
holding
speeds
point
126 for both
27
sides,
via Alpha
133,
and Echo,
we said
keep waiting
132,
just
we'll take
320 that's
33.
currently on Golf.
126,
Alpha,
126,
Echo to Papa,
I'm happy with that.
27, roger traffic, velocity 492.
133 set, FMS wants us, performance is good to go.
And ground, Qantas 1611, requesting push.
Got a 1611, Squawk 9 Charlie.
Alrighty, chance. Runway 27 off the Docel, straight ahead to Atenol,
Ground Jetstar 508
Parsi,
is
head to about
ready for taxi
10,000
to
part,
27.
and then Docel.
South 508, standby, break,
Initial
break,
climb
Qantas
is
1611, push
5,000
approved.
feet. We're currently on parking bay 13. Pushback will be nose to the right.
Jetstar 830, it was Golf Alpha, so you should have turned right on Alpha.
Just going to pick up menu here.
Yeah, I also told you it was Foxtrot 19, so I don't know how you get there from Golf Alpha.
Cool, straight in, we're on gate 13, Foxtrot 13. Pushing back and nose to the right, and then taxiing out by Golf. I'd imagine then we taxi out via Alpha all the way up to Echo and then Echo Papa. Runway is 2,286 metres. Auto brake is RTO, flaps will be 5, V-speeds are set.
Charlie 3, requesting push.
Packs are on for the departure.
1952, apologies, push approved. Push approved.
If we do need to return to land, it'll be via the Star, the SID, sorry, and then we'll call the Mayday. If we do need to make an air return,
Good evening, Qantas
it is VMC conditions out there, so we can make a return at 3,000 feet. Or an ILS approach runway 16.
Thank you, sir, and I'm at State Sydney.
Safety speed is 80
And
knots,
Melbourne ground,
and then
velocity
V speed, which is
863,
the
ready for
rotation
taxi.
speed, 126.
Velocity 863,
Once we get to 126 knots, nose will come off the runway, and we'll then to move takeoff.
Echo give way to the velocity. So the
If we do need to make an abort on the runway, forward the yoke on the stick, and then we'll bring it to a stop. Any reverse thrust that we
Keep
can
waiting
make.
the company on Alpha, Echo
And
Alpha
vacate all the way
to
off the
Papa
last
holding
taxiway
point for
Quebec.
runway 27, velocity 863. Qantas 442, ready for push and start.
Got a 442 push approved.
Cool.
Push approved, 442.
Alright, I'm going to turn on the fuel pumps. So ready for start. Door coming to a close. And we can disconnect the ground power.
And ground Qantas 456, read So station calling for clearance, delivery is online now on 127.2.
127.2, Qantas 456.
Qantas 400 for PDC, read that.
Got a 400, go ahead.
Park ready,
Qantas
sir.
400 clear to Sydney, Dosal 1, departure. Climb by 65000, squawk 4255, and
Don't need that.
132
I do need the push.
0 after departure.
Got a 400, thanks, runway 27.
That's copy. Thanks, 400.
Let's get some lights on.
South 508, are you ready for taxi?
Yes, we're ready.
South 508, thanks. Taxi, Papa, holding point runway 27 via Alpha and Echo.
Seatbelts, signs are on.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
You're on ground. And just a 508.
Ladies and
taxi,
gents, this is the captain
hold
speaking
point
from the
Papa
flight deck. I know
via
a fairly empty flight
Alpha
today
and
with
Echo.
just staff on board, so we'll be pushing back to the gate shortly.
Locking gear.
I do believe that the cabin crew has the safety message to go. We will be listening to that as it is a requirement under federal law. That said, we're on the way shortly to make our flight
And,
over
did we
to
get that,
Bathurst,
taxi,
the Bathurst 1000
read back correct?
races.
By the way.
We'll be making some low passes over Bathurst. We'll give you a little bit more of a heads up once we're underway. Cabin crew,
508.
arm doors.
South 508, it's Alpha and Echo to Papa.
Alpha and then Echo, yeah. Roger that. Just a 508.
Velocity 492, tower 120.5, g'day.
120.5, velocity 492, g'day.
Ground velocity 9966, gate 13, ready for push.
On the 1611, taxi, Quebec, holding point runway 27.
Quebec holding point 27, Qantas 16.
Velocity 9966, Foxtrot 13, ready for push.
Velocity 99066, squawk Charlie. Oh, you already are push approved.
Push approved, 9966.
Yeah, ground, Qantas 1952, taxi to 27.
Didn't want to push back all the way into Alpha, so I'll just go pretty much there.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Qantas
Parking brakes released.
1952.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Started wheel.
And we're pretty much on the hour.
737 to the Quebec holding point runway 27.
Packs are off.
Yeah, following the company aircraft to Qantas, to Quebec 1952. Sorry,
And we'll start number 2.
Quebec, hold point 27. Nearly got it right.
Velocity 863, contact with tower 120.
And 2 is rising.
We are at Mount Panorama.
Melbourne ground, 1123 with you information. Alpha, requesting airways clearance.
3%, engine number 2 is set.
1123, ground wire, so delivery 127.2.
We're not so sure.
1272 for 1123.
Qantas 442, request taxi.
Control
42
set.
taxi, Papa, holding point runway 27.
Taxi route Papa, holding point runway 27. Qantas 442.
must now be fastened low and tight around your head. To fasten the seatbelt, push the two ends together until they fit. To adjust, pull the strap into a tie, and to release, lift the buckle up like this.
Good start, number 2.
In business,
Set parking brakes.
it is a requirement that
Parking brakes are set.
Waiting confirmation for good engine start.
Yep, a good start. We can see on the left-hand side for disconnect.
that you fasten your seatbelt whenever you are seated. If you plan to sleep, please fasten your seatbelt.
And we'll start up number 2.
In business,
Number 1, sorry.
Qantas 1952, tower 120.5, g'day.
Yeah, Tower 120.5, Qantas 1952. Thanks for your ATC.
Unlocking gear.
We're going to start number 1.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Digit 750, give way to the corner 737, left to right on the path.
Is that the
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Roger, we'll give way to the corner 737.
Good to disconnect, we'll see you then.
For the 442, Tower 120.5, your number 3.
120.5.
Number 1.
Qantas 442.
Just start 508, so you can contact Tower 120.5, you'll be number 4.
Backs are on.
120.5, number 4.
And AP disconnect.
518.
Overhead looks good.
Ground, Qantas 492, requesting start. Qantas 492, push approved.
Flaps time starting. And I will take the controls. Control check all the way to the left. Looking good, all the way to the right. Forward. And back in. Controls free and correct. Radar's up and okay. Flight controls checked. We'll take flaps. Flaps 5.
Outside the aircraft.
And VNAV LM.
Extra inflation, not into the mouthpiece.
Heading at 263.
And a whistle.
And I'll call that route taxi. Taxi lights on. Over ground, velocity 9966, ready for taxi.
Velocity 9966, taxi Papa, holding point runway 27.
Papa holding point runway 27, velocity 9966. Ready to move.
On the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. While on board this aircraft, it is a requirement that you follow
Melbourne ground, we're 1123 with you, ready for push and start.
We're now ready for takeoff. In preparation for takeoff, ensure your seatbelt is fastened, your seat is upright with the armrest down, and tray tables folded away.
Red 1123, so second.
At this time, your window light must be open.
1123 is ready for push and start.
Red 1123, push approved.
Push approved.
Actually, Red 1123, there's just an A330 pushing back. Stand by for your push, just a moment.
Not a problem. I'll wait. 1123.
Okay, 7 tanks are in. Checklist, I have flaps green light 5 and stabilizer trim. We want 4.71. Set.
Qantas 400, crest push.
Qantas 400, stand by for your push clearance. I've just got a couple, too many at the holding point.
That's okay, sir. Thanks.
On ground, Qantas 492, taxi.
Qantas 492 taxi, Quebec holding point to runway 27.
Quebec holding point to runway 27, Qantas 492.
No need to seat until that jet starts.
Velocity 9966, tower 120.5, your number 4. Velocity 9966, Melbourne ground.
Velocity 9966.
Velocity 9966, tower 120.5, your number 4.
120.5, velocity 9966. And our departure frequencies 132.0. Tower velocity 9966 ready.
Velocity 9966, roger.
Tower Hotel, Qantas 492, with your Quebec line, clear runway 27.
492, roger, break, Qantas 1952, you can contact departures, g'day.
Contact departures 132.0, Qantas 1952, thanks.
Sim3, how you doing? Yep, the engines are very nice. So are the Rolls-Royce Trents. Those aren't Rolls-Royces, those are GEs. Of course, I've got CFMs. And the dude in front of us has IAEs. Lots of different power plants around here today. Yeah, not too bad. I think we've got another, what is it, 2 weeks till the lockdown, well, it doesn't end. But I guess to the point that we can visit people in 2 weeks. At the moment, only one person from one household can visit one other person. You can have 5 people from 2 different households, but they have to be from just 2 households. So, Lachlan throwing shade at Rolls-Royce over here.
Qantas 442, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Qantas 442.
Just 508, runway 27, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, just at 508.
Hi Joshua, how you doing? Thanks for your ground control. And seat the crew. Okay, crew, seats for takeoff.
Qantas 442, contact departures. G'day.
Departures 132.0. Qantas 442. Thank you very much.
Yep. Jetstar 50, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Jetstar 27, Jetstar 508.
Velocity 9966, runway 27, line up and wait.
Runway 27, line up and wait, velocity 9966. Let's roll in. Lights on.
Jetstar 508, contact departures. G'day.
Departures, thanks, Jetstar 508.
Ready to roll. Got 1 ton of fuel in the centre. Probably won't get all the way up to cruise with it, so just be aware below about 20,000 feet we'll be swatching over.
Velocity 9966, runway 27, you're clear for takeoff.
Right, 27, clear for takeoff, velocity 9966.
Qantas 492, runway 27,
Lockers in.
wait.
50. Thrust stable, take it. $80 knots.
V1. Okay. Rotate. V2.
Positive rate, you're up.
Velocity 9966, you can contact departures, g'day.
Departures, velocity 9966. Melbourne departures, velocity 9966, climbing 5,000, leaving 2,200.
Velocity 9966, departures identified. Over 6 mark flight level 240.
Pass here, flight level 240, velocity 9966. Sec. Handles like flaps 1. All parts in command. Flaps up. Off takeoff checks. Engine bleeds are on, packs are auto, landing gear is up and off, flaps are up, no lights. Ignition is on.
On 442, contact Melbourne Center 124 today.
Center on 124.0, Qantas 442. Thank you very much.
With the radar both sides.
Flight star 4000, Sierra, the 146.
Okay, standard set, cross check, 1013. 10,000 feet, we can discontinue the lights and seatbelt signs. Centre field takeoff. Hey there, Edward. Over lockdown, but I was over lockdown 3 weeks ago, so you know, still over lockdown. No real end in sight, except for we're allowed 25 kilometres away from home now. Still can't visit my parents, still can't visit most of my friends. Yeah, it's been awful. No public events.
Melbourne departures, red 1123 with you passing through 2,000 feet.
1123, good day Melbourne. Approach identified by the 6 on flight level
240 via the SID, 1123.
I reckon if we get
492, cancel SID from
Bathurst, NDB, at 8,000 or maybe 7,000. Let's check our charts. So the highest hill there is about 3,000 odd feet. If we pass over the VOR at the NDB, sorry, at 7,000, that should give us enough room to get down. Panorama Hill is essentially at that point there, marked just next to the T in Bathurst. So we're going to pop down here on the waypoint, make our first pass nice and slow, and then we'll come back nice and fast. 7,000 at Bathurst, NDB. That's right, we need a slash. Top of the 7 point just before Cullen. Aussie 9966.
Aussie 9966, go ahead.
We're just reaching level 240.
It's trying to hand you off to Dennis, standby.
Yep. Fuel. Fuel pumps off, cross feed is off.
Departures, good evening, 400 past 2,300 miles.
400, good day, departures identified, flight with on flight level 210.
I said flight level 210.
Makes sense to me, flies through over start finish. That's roughly where I hope I'll put my waypoint, so I can at least see it. It'll be in the general vicinity anyway.
Got the departure Jetstar 831 ready at the holding point runway 18. Avalon.
Stepped on, but I guess 124.00, Bossing 9966. Melbourne Center, velocity 9966, maintaining flight level 2 positive.
Velocity 9966, center g'day, climb flight level 390.
Climb flight level 390, velocity 9966.
G'day.
563, contact Melbourne approach 132 decimal 0.
Approach 132 decimal 0, contact 563, g'day.
Yep, I've got Orbx Bathurst. Same thing as we had on the VFR around the Australia. So we're a bit closer there. From a, I think we're in the Cherokee then, weren't we? That's a long way back. I don't think you guys are even watching my streams back there.
Velocity 9966 for traffic, turn left heading 030.
Melbourne Centre, g'day, Delta Romeo Sierra through 3,400 departed Finella, time 24, tracking Albury at time 38, on climb to 90,000, requesting controlled airspace.
Delta Romeo Sierra, standby, Quebec 143 Delta, you're identified, climb via the SID flight level 15.
Climb by SID 150, and join us on a heading to on the camera 2, 143 Delta.
Quebec 143 Delta, my apologies, I forgot about that. You can resume our navigation direct colour.
Direct column, 143 Delta.
Velocity 9966, avoiding action, turn left heading 010.
Left 010, velocity 9966. 010 set.
Got us 10
SCTA.
Got us 1065, contact approach 124.4.
4 contact.
Just Sierra Alpha Lima, are you with me?
Hey Sam, Sierra Alpha Lima with you, sir.
Sierra Alpha Lima is 900 feet above us, just over there somewhere.
Velocity 9966. You can resume our navigation direct Ebony flight plan.
Heading flight line route 9966.
Singapore 7286, contact approach 132.0, g'day. Pushback 462, contact approach 132.0.
132.0, Pushback 462.
Qantas 492, Centre g'day, climb flight level 370. Qantas 440, December, the star 10,000, Sydney QNH 1017.
December with the starter 10,000 on 1017, Qantas 440.
Link 143 Delta, star clearance, River 3, arrival runway 16 right, flight level 15.
River 3, arrival 416 right, flight 4150 to 143 Delta.
Second velocity 492, contact me 125.
Hello Tim, how you doing?
125 decimal 0, velocity 492. Melbourne Centre, velocity 492, 112. Yeah, 12.
Velocity 492, centre star clearance, River 3, arrival runway 16 right. When ready, descend flight level 250.
River 3 for 16 right, when ready, descend 250, velocity 492.
Melbourne Centre, go, 1043 Delta, flight 180.
On climb flight level 360.
Blast.
483 Delta, I think I heard them on Centre g'day.
Hello.
Right.
And Center Ansett 167 heavy with you on climb 360.
Ansett 167 Melbourne, Center, g'day.
Okay, Qantas 409, climbing flight level 280.
Qantas 409 Melbourne, Center, g'day, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360,
Qantas 23 when ready, descend flight level 180. Delta Romeo, Sierra Melbourne, Center, verify level pass.
We're passing through 8,492 feet.
Delta Romeo, Sierra, identified, cleared to Canberra via Albury, climb to 9,000.
Cleared to Canberra via Albury, 9,000 Delta Romeo Sierra.
Melbourne Centre, Red 1123 with you, flight level 240.
Red 1123, Center, g'day, climb flight level 35.
350, 1123.
G'day, Red.
Howdy.
Qantas 401, start clear
Commenting on
8
everything.
Alpha, arrival runway 16, maintain flight level 360.
Maintain flight level 360 and do the 8 Alpha arrival 16 Qantas 401.
Eddie had 4 Delta Kilo, sir.
Hello Liam, how you doing? Over in Facebook land.
Melbourne Center, Connie 105, maintaining flight level 280.
Connie 105, Melbourne Center, g'day. Climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Connie 105.
Hello Flying Aviator. I've got to say that after having driven a Ford for about 8 years and currently owning and driving a Holden, I am a Holden man. Haven't yet, but we'll ask to the next controller because he'll be the one giving us descent. It'll simply be request descent into Bathurst, outside controller airspace. Estimate Bathurst, time, whatever the time we estimate. In fact, we should be able to see that time pretty much now. Estimate time Bathurst 10. Then ops normal time 30.
Lofty 863, contact Melbourne Center 125, decimal 0.
Over to Centre 125, decimal 0.
And there it is, outside control airspace. So we just essentially request the descent with an ops normal time, and that's it. They'll let us go away. They might even give us a score code over to 2000 or 1200, depending.
Descend flight level 180.
And once we're ready to come back, we request clearance from IFR.
Qantas 401,
So re-enter
ready
controlled
descend
airspace.
flight level 250.
We're ready to descend flight level 250.
Indonesia 401, Center, you would?
Yeah, Bathurst CTAF call would indeed be appropriate. CTAF 127.35. We're going to be ploughing over the top of the field at about 7,000 feet. Well above circuit height, but you know, you wouldn't want to be in a Cessna 172 having departed the field, making your way out to Sydney, and this 737 goes ploughing straight through your airspace. Got the top of the set coming up there, about 110, 120 miles away.
Melbourne Centre, g'day, Killing 483, Delta Flight Level 180, assigned 130. Good to be with you, sir.
483.
How do you like my attitude?
Centre, very good evening. Qantas 400, level flight level 240.
Qantas 400, immediate left turn, 010.
Left heading 010, Qantas 400.
Centre, good evening, exit 167 heavy with you.
Ansett 167. Centre, g'day, start clearance, Lizzie 8 Alpha, arrival runway 16, maintain flight level 360.
Lizzie 8 Alpha for 16, maintain 360, 167.
Qantas 1611, contact Melbourne Centre 125.0, g'day.
125.0, thanks for the coverage.
Qantas 442, Melbourne Centre, report Mach speed.
442, decimal 774.
Qantas 442, reduce Mach speed, decimal 75,
Reduced to decimal 75, sequencing Qantas 442.
Killing 143 Delta, do you want us to go to Wollongong or stay here?
Killing 143 Delta, go contact Melbourne Centre 125.
125 decimal 0, killing 143 Delta.
Qantas 23D, stand by star 9 and
Patrick, graduated. Good stuff.
19.
Descend 9,000,
Congratulations.
QNH 1019,
And goodbye.
Qantas 23.
What did you study?
400, resume our navigation direct Ebony, flight plan direct time, flight level 35.
Resume our navigation direct Ebony. Can you repeat the flight level, sir?
Qantas 400, flight level 35.
Flight level 350.
Qantas 401 to stand by the star, flight level 130.
Hi there, flying over here. I've got a Holden Commodore Omega 2007 model.
Qantas 401 to stand by the star, flight level 130.
Stand by the star, flight level 130,
Ah, college was
Delta
last
left, flight level 180.
I thought college was like
Ceiling 483 Delta.
tertiary education.
9000.
University.
Flight to star 9000, 1016, killing 483 Delta.
Indonesia 401, Melbourne Centre.
Go ahead, Melbourne Centre, Indonesia 401.
Indonesia 401, star clearance, Lizzie 8 Alpha, arrival runway.
No, I haven't done my GA tour for a little while. I had some issues with my throttle controls all getting... Well, let's just say that I ran my seat over the top of the cable for the controls and it has destroyed itself. So I have some Bravos on back order. They're not due in until December, probably, or very late in November. Hi Dylan, how you doing?
Runway 16 when ready to descend flight level 25.
Lizzie 8 Alpha and runway 16 down to 250 when ready, Aussie 121.
246
And Centre, killing 483 Delta. Can we just get a radio check? That last call sounded very scratchy.
Sorry, you were completely set up. Please take up for calling 246.
2246, star clearance, Lizzie 8 Alpha, arrival runway 16, maintain flight level 34.
And Alex, g'day.
Lizzie 8 Alpha, arrival runway 16.
So far so good. Flying around this kind of stuff is easy. In fact, we should probably pop up Sydney charts now.
Centre, Jetstar 611 with you, flight level 320.
Rivets.
Jetstar 611, Centre, g'day, star clearance, Lizzie 8 Alpha, arrival runway 16.
We're doing runway 16s.
Lizzie 8 Alpha, runway 16, current Mach speed is 0.78, just 611.
Jetstar 611 for sequencing, reduce Mach speed, decimal 76.
Reducing to decimal 76, just 611.
Qantas 400 Melbourne Centre, are you able to direct Ebony?
Can you spell that one for me?
Yep, across the pond's after World Flight this year, so I'm doing as much of World Flight as I can, and then yeah, across the pond is the weekend after World Flight finishes.
A-firm, so I'll have a look. I'm just
don't know if I'll be flying yet.
SMS.
Probably 777 or 74. We'll see.
Qantas 400. Why don't you let me know what you've got in your FMS, and I'll give you away what you've already got.
Melbourne Centre, Jetstar 831, maintaining flight level 240.
Jetstar 831, Centre, g'day, climb, flight level 330.
Flight level 330, Jetstar 831.
Centre, Qantas 409, flight level 360, Mark, decimal 70.
Qantas 409, Melbourne Centre, g'day, star clearance, Lizzie 8 Alpha, arrival, runway 16, flight level 360.
Lizzie 8 Alpha, runway 16, flight level 360, Mark 409.
Melbourne Centre, 2105, flight level 340 at Mark decimal 76.
2105, Melbourne Centre, g'day, star clearance, Lizzie 8 Alpha, arrival, runway 16, flight level 340.
Lizzie 8 Alpha, runway 16 and maintain flight level 340, 2105.
Killing 483 Delta D, stand by the star 7000.
5 star 7000,
Good old
483 Delta.
Yeah, Centre, Qantas 1950 approaching top of descent.
Qantas 1952, contact.
Don't know about across the pond yet. You need to book in your flights, and the bookings haven't opened yet.
Thanks for your ATC.
So there's a bunch of possible destinations. They haven't decided all of them yet, but we know that Toronto's in. We know that Boston is in. We know that I think it was London.
Melbourne approach 132, decimal 0.
And Amsterdam.
Melbourne approach on 132.
Apart from that, we could have Lisbon, we could have Madrid, we could have
442, contact Centre 125, take 10.
a bunch of other places in Germany as well.
Station calling, stay call.
So we don't know yet.
FedEx 280.
Give it a couple of weeks.
FedEx 280, Melbourne Centre, g'day, Stalk 7246, reported IR5 traffic Hobart, area QNH 1016.
7246, QNH 1016, Melbourne Centre, Sierra Echo Tango.
Sierra Echo Tango, Melbourne Centre, g'day, climb. Sorry, Melbourne Centre, g'day.
Melbourne Centre, citation Delta Charlie Echo with you at correct flight level 15.
Delta Charlie Echo, Melbourne Centre, confirm your standard. I'm showing you 400 feet below flight level 150.
Roger, yeah, we're about 300 below, I'll climb back up.
Delta Charlie Echo, thanks. Qantas 456.
Qantas 456, maintaining flight level 240.
Qantas 456, Centre, g'day, climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, Qantas 456.
Centre, Qantas 400. Qantas 5?
Yeah, it's not liking this as a direct to point, unfortunately. I've got Delta Uniform Bravo Uniform Sierra.
Qantas 400. It's not on your plan. I'm just going to give you a heading the whole way. Turn right, heading 050.
Right, 050, Qantas 400.
Centre, Takeoff, Lima, as well, could descend into Canberra. Melbourne Centre, Delta Romeo Sierra, requesting from Orbx Direct Poly for the Poly 7 Alpha Canberra.
Delta Romeo Sierra, stand by. Sierra Alpha Lima, star clearance, Poly 7 Alpha, arrival runway 35, when ready to descend, flight level 180.
Object cleared Poly 7 Alpha, arrival runway 65 Canberra, when ready to descend, flight level 170.
Delta Romeo Sierra, track direct Poly, and cleared Poly 7 Alpha, arrival runway 35, maintain 9 0.
Poly 7 Alpha, arrival runway 35, Delta Romeo Sierra, thank you for that.
Connect Friday 3, Delta request lower.
Friday 3,
Killing 483, Delta request lower.
400 and report visual.
5,400 and coming visual now, killing 483 Delta.
Killing 483 Delta, runway 35, clear visual approach.
Good visual approach, runway 35, killing 483 Delta.
You want us 401 descend at 9,000, QNH 1019.
Opening of the bubble. You New Zealand, the bloke came over to Sydney and said you're going to stay in Sydney, and you guys came to Melbourne. Was it 5 people or? I heard something like some teen amount. A bunch of them ended up in Western Australia, which is not even in the bubble.
130, Cosy 121.
Bit layout.
Came to Sydney and like, yeah, we're bored of Sydney, let's go to Perth and Melbourne and stuff.
Killing 483 Delta,
Thanks,
we're
Bubble.
fully established on the visual approach.
Killing 483 Delta, runway 35, you fully cleared to land.
Fully clear to land, runway 35. Thanks for that, and yeah, geez, killing 483 Delta.
Fully clear to land.
And Center Sierra Alpha Lima, leaving level 290 for level 170.
Sierra Alpha Lima.
Number Center Qantas
Fully
730
Zipra.
with you at flight level 240.
Qantas 730 Melbourne Center, g'day, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290, Qantas 730.
Melbourne Center, g'day, Qantas
280 with
you with you at flight level 380.
We'll be landing on flaps 30.
Melbourne Center, g'day, start clearance,
Let's see what our final speeds are, 131, 130 with the full flaps. We'll do a low speed pass at 141. That's
Velocity 9966,
ref plus
contact Melbourne
10.
125.0. Qantas 492, contact Melbourne Center 125.0.
That dude there.
FedEx 280, go ahead.
FedEx 280, departed over at 147. Currently passing 7,400 climb, level 350, tracking Bathurst directly on the KMA2 departure.
FedEx 280, Melbourne Center, you're identified, cleared to Sydney via Launceston, flight center and climb flight level 35.
This is Sydney by Launceston, 500, climb flight level 350, FedEx 280. 22 conditions.
2246, descend flight level 254.
Melbourne Center Qantas 442, just after my star, thanks and descent. And I think I'm still on 124.
The other guy, what was that?
Station calling, course climb, Qantas 442, contact center 125,
It's 442.
125, decimal 0.
And Melbourne Center, Qantas 2048, with you flight level 240.
Qantas 2048, Melbourne Center, g'day, climb at flight level 370.
370, Qantas 2048.
Our call sign is very distinctive, 9966.
Melbourne Center, g'day, Qantas 405 with you.
I would like to know a descent, so.
Qantas 405, Center, g'day, start clearance Lizzie 8 Alpha, arrival runway 16, maintain flight level 360.
Lizzie 8 Alpha for runway 16, maintaining 360, Qantas 405.
So the velocity 9966, did we miss a handover?
Velocity 9966, stay firm, you did 125, g'day.
150, 9966.
230 knots indicated on descent.
23 knots indicated on descent. Qantas 442.
Melbourne Centre, velocity 9966, flight level 390, requesting to descend early for passover Bathurst, estimate Bathurst time 10.
Velocity 9966, Melbourne Centre, good evening. When ready, you can descend flight level 250. And what flight level do you want to pass over Bathurst?
When ready down flight level 250, passing Bathurst OCTA 7000.
Velocity 9966.
Melbourne Centre, g'day, sorry, Qantas 492 with you, flight level 370.
Qantas 492, Melbourne Centre, g'day. Clear, Rivet 3 arrival, runway 16 right, when ready, descend flight level 250.
Yeah, my brain can't speak and listen at the same time. It's a problem. See you, Patrick Lenigan. Have a nice sleep. Right, we'll be keen, cleared to descend, so I might as well do that now. Descending now.
1611, descend via the star 10,000 feet, Sydney QNH 1017, contact Sydney approach with your speed 124.4.
Signs off.
Descend 10,000 and contact approach and report speed.
As gents, we're beginning a descent for our low passes over Bathurst. In just a few moments we'll be making our left-hand turn, tracking direct to Bathurst NDB. We'll be passing over the Bathurst airfield at 7,000 feet. Fully configured for landing, flaps and gear out. We'll then be making a low pass facing westbound, and then making a U-turn, coming back via a high pass, high-speed pass with flaps and gear up. After that we begin our climb up back into Sydney, tracking Acmere and then TISA. And then as for ACC requirements, I have turn seatbelt signs on. Please return to your seats, ensure your seatbelts are fastened as the aircraft will be manoeuvred.
Yeah, Qantas 1952.645.
Qantas 1952, note your mark number, your indicator should be somewhere around 250-ish. I would imagine.
Just have to get it up.
It's sitting there.
307 is the indicated airspeed. Qantas 1952.
Qantas 1952. Singapore 242, contact with me on 128.2.
128.2, Singapore 242.
Okay, let's get our seats up and everything sorted.
Melbourne, Singapore 242, level
400.
Singapore 242, Melbourne.
2735 is on standby.
Melbourne Centre, Red 1123 with you.
Red 1123, Melbourne Centre, g'day, cleared Rivet 3 arrival, runway 16 right, when ready descend, flight level 250.
Rivet 3 arrival, 16 right, when ready 250, 1123.
Velocity 9966, descend, flight level 130.
Stand flight level 130, velocity 9966.
Qantas 1952, descend 10,000 feet, Sydney QNH 1017.
Yeah, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1017, Qantas 1952.
Let's go 25 for the ups. No, 30.
Qantas 442, descend flight level 130.
It's 20 minutes.
Descend flight level 130, Qantas 442.
gonna wait that long? No, 50.
Melbourne Centre, Jetstar 50 Alpha is...
Time 25 for the ops normal.
100 at Borry.
Let's check how we're doing for our crossing time. Yeah, Bathurst 09 and 11.
And last station calling, confirm that was Jetstar 50 Alpha.
Yeah, sorry, Jetstar 50 Alpha, tracking direct Borry, flight level 400.
Jetstar 50 Alpha, Melbourne, Brisbane, Centre, g'day, Squawk 6064.
Squawk 6064, Jetstar 50 Alpha.
Melbourne Centre, good evening, FedEx 723, climbing through 270
FedEx 723, Melbourne Centre, good afternoon, climb flight level 360.
Flight level 360, okay.
Jetstar 50 Alpha, identify clear Sydney via Borey, flight.
Okay, once we're outside control airspace, 8,000 feet
left when ready
is our maximum altitude, so we get clearance to return back to control
Clear for the
airspace.
Borry, 2 Alpha, 16 left. When ready, descent flight level 250 is information golf.
Two 625, just because we're going to be quite busy down there. Got that ready. Let's have a listen.
Then 10 kilometers, CLV, sea clouds at 2500 foot, broken clouds at 6300 foot, temperature 18, QNH 1018, on first contact with Sydney, notify receipt of G. Sydney terminal information Golf, expect ILS approaches, runway 16 lander for arrivals and departures, parallel runway operations in progress, independent departures in progress, wind 130, 11 knots MXXW 5 knots, is greater than 10 kilometers, CLV, sea clouds at 2500 foot, broken clouds at 6300 foot, temperature 18, QNH 1018, on first contact with Sydney, notify receipt of G.
Not sure what we're doing with the Kiwis in Melbourne situation. I think we should be looking at keeping them here forever. You can enter Melbourne, but you can never leave.
Centre, Qantas 1952 at 10,000.
Qantas 1952, apologies, contact Sydney approach 124.
Sydney approach 124.4, thanks for your ATC.
Qantas 442, descend via the star 10,000 feet. Actually disregard, Qantas 442, contact Sydney approach with your speed 124.4.
Contact Sydney approach 124.4 with my speed, Qantas 442.
Qantas 492, descend flight level 130.
Flight level 130.
Still over solid IMC, sort of IFR all the way through to the NDB. Once again, minimum safe, we have 2,286 foot. We've also a 3,200 feet there, so if we sit above 5,000, we'll have a 500 foot clearance of there.
Melbourne, hello, Qantas 117, fly level 280.
Qantas 117, heavy, Melbourne sending at 8, time flight level 3.
I'm taking terrain last night.
Velocity 9966, I got your Bathurst instructions with eyes ready to copy.
966, ready to copy.
Velocity 9966, close to lead control area, descending for Bathurst. No reported over traffic area QNH is 1018. Upon completion of air work overhead Bathurst, you're clear to re-enter controlled airspace on climb at flight level 130.
Clear to lead control area on descent, Bathurst, QNH 1018. After completion of work, re-enter controlled airspace, flight level 130, and estimate completion of work at time 25, 9966.
Velocity 9966, mate.
Okay, we're cleared into the Scimitar. And let's put that 7,000 in. Might keep it going down to 6. Ignition set continuous. Lightning wheel lights on, logo lights in. And don't need the wheel well, we'll probably keep that on. Seatbelt signs are on, we have 15,000 feet. And we're estimating in about 8 minutes. Let's switch over. Bathurst traffic, velocity 9966, Boeing 737 is 15,500 on descent to Bathurst. Estimating Bathurst, time 10 at 7,000 feet, then continuing descent 6,000 or 4,000 feet, tracking direct to the mountain. Estimating overhead time Bathurst at time 10. Velocity 9966, and that's the traffic at Bathurst. Probably monitor both at the same time. To 735. Set.
Melbourne Syndicate A, Jetstar 831, flight level 330. Jetstar 831, Melbourne Syndicate A, flag rivet 3, arrival 16 right. When ready, descend flight level 250. Rivet 3, arrival runway 16 right, flight level 250, Jetstar 831.
Good evening, Qantas 400, flight level 350.
Qantas 400, Melbourne Centre, good evening. Cleared rivet 3, arrival runway 16 right, maintain flight level 350, call me ready for descent.
Clear rivet, arrival 16 right, maintain flight level 350,
Let's check at a 10-mile radius.
Melbourne Centre, good evening. Seabird 16, calming flight level 280.
Seabird 16, heavy, Melbourne Centre, good evening. Flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, 316.
Jetstar 50 Alpha, descend flight level 180.
Down to 180, 50 Alpha.
All the lights on.
Ready. Decimal 0, good night.
4.0, good night, 6.
Qantas 492, descend Large Star 10, 10,000 feet, Sydney, QNH 1018.
Drop in the centre. I'll keep us in the centre, that's right.
Cool.
Double change. Speed back to 220. Doing a double flyover over the field with all of the stuff hanging out, and then U-turn and back over the field, all the stuff retracted at full power. Accelerating to like 250 knots, 300 knots. Speed brake. So that should be 1018.
That was then Oscar Victor Bravo passing flight level 160, climbing 280.
Set.
Oscar Victor Bravo Melbourne sending a climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360,
Set.
Oscar Victor Bravo.
Melbourne Centre, good day. Qantas 44 at flight level 250 for flight level 280.
Qantas 44 heavy, Melbourne Centre, good day. Climb
And
flight
descent.
level 400.
Land altitude not required. It will
Climb
be
flight
0
level
in
400.
Sydney.
Qantas 44.
Auto brake not required. The re-ref speed was going to be 131. We'll take 141 for the slow pass. And approach briefing is completed. Minimum altitude 4,000.
Okay, so now this is velocity 610 with you passing through flight level 140. I request direct cookie.
Middle finger to all the forward tams. Boo.
Velocity 610, Melbourne Brisbane Centre, good day. Climb track
There we
direct.
go, speed 210.
Direct cookie, velocity 610.
I want to take it all the way
So
around the
831,
outside so I
moving
can get a
flight
little bit more
level
descent happening.
Set 831.
Double Centre, Qantas 456.
Drop centre.
Qantas 456.
Bathurst traffic, velocity 9966 is 7,500 overhead the field. We are making a right hand turn and then tracking direct to the mountain. Traffic Bathurst. Bring it down to 4,000. Keep that spin happening. Take flaps 1, speed checks, flaps 1, landing gear down. Down through green. And ignition continuous. Speed 180. Keeping that turn going. Flaps 5, speed checks, flaps 5. Hope these clouds break free in a little bit. Should be about right. Speed 170. Flat 15. Speed 160. Traffic Bathurst, velocity 9966 is directly to the west of the field. 4,000 feet. We'll be transitioning over the field and then direct to the mountain. 25. Still got nothing. How low do we go? 1,500 feet above? Speed of 150. Come on, clouds. Speed brake is out. There we go. Just broke free of the clouds. 1,000 feet. Let's head down to the mountain. My airplane. Traffic Bathurst, velocity 9966 over the field, 1,000 feet. Just to say 3,500 feet. Tracking direct to the mountain. There she is over there. Anybody got the big thing inside? There it is. Mount Panorama. There's our start finish line and the pits right there. Gear up. And it'll increase the speed a little. Speed 180, flaps 10. Let's go all the way to 5. Speed 180, flaps 5, gear off. Yes, we do remember when the kangaroo got wasted. I'm just gonna get ourselves a little bit of distance here. Pull a U-turn. And then we'll start our higher speed one, 250 knots. Bathurst traffic, velocity 9966 has passed the mountain. We'll be doing a U-turn, coming back, at maintaining 4,000 feet. From the mountain we'll be climbing to flight level 130. Okay, there's 10 miles, let's come back in. Flaps 1, speed checks. Take 200 knots.
Bank angle.
make angle.
Flaps up. Speed jack, flaps up. There she is, VH-02. Back down to 3. Bathurst traffic, velocity 99.66, returning back to the mountain from the west. Currently at 4,000 feet, descending 3,000. And speed 250.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
1,000 foot above. On visual. There's a hill.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
There's the straight, there's the hill. Straight over the top. And up we go. Bathurst. Level 130. Set. Level change. Heading, autopilot 1 in command, level 130, level change, and switch back to centre. Actually, make one last broadcast. Joke Bathurst 9966 is climbing out at 8,000 feet. Time is
velocity 736 from Williamstown, track direct, Cotsfather.
Right levels, standard set, cross check.
Velocity 610, expect the instrument for runway 21, call me when ready for descent.
Instrument runway 21. Runway 21. Oh.
Jetstar 50 Alpha, descend via the star 10, 10,000 feet.
LNAV and VNAV set.
1018.
Level 130 set.
Down to 10,000, QNH 1018, Jetstar 50 Alpha.
Qantas 730, descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, Qantas 730.
Signs off.
Okay, just 987, flight level 330. Jetstar 987, Melbourne, Centre, g'day, Rivet 3, arrival 16 right, when ready, descend flight level 250. Rivet 3, arrival 1
Level 7 velocity 9966, level 130, departed Bathurst time 13.
Velocity 9966, thanks.
Due to the massive amount of traffic that's suddenly spawned overhead, Canberra, I'm going to put you into affected hold just until I can clear some of these out. So you can maintain your tracking at the moment, but do expect significant delays to the station.
Velocity 9966, that's fine. We're tracking currently ACBA.
Philosophy 9956, thanks. I can give you a bit of a climb up if you want, or if you're happy, you can just maintain 130.
Either or, whatever works for me.
Roger. Oscar Victor Bravo, contact Melbourne Centre 124.0. Jetstar 50 Alpha, contact Sydney approach 124.4.
124.4, just a 50 Alpha, thank you.
Go back into a cruise.
124.0 Oscar Victor Bravo.
Qantas 730, reports your indicated airspeed.
Indicated airspeed is
off to Canberra again.
0 knots.
Yay.
730.
Qantas 730, maintain 250 knots indicated.
Maintain 250 knots, Qantas 730.
That's stuck in the rivet arrival.
Qantas
Rivet
400
16.
to disregard.
Say again, Qantas 400.
Qantas 400 disregard, break. Qantas 2048, descend flight level 140.
140, Qantas 2048.
Yeah, 230. He's going to slow us down anyway. In fact, he's going to slow us down, isn't he? Let's just go to best speed, economy speed.
And this is velocity 610 request.
Fuel 5.7. Minimum diversion fuel was 2.8.
Roger, report back,
456, contact Sydney approach 124.
Diversion point is Canberra.
Qantas 456, contact Sydney approach 124.4.
124.4, Qantas 456.
Qantas 400, descend via the star 10, actually disregard. Qantas 400, if I send you direct rivet, are you able to resume the rivet 3 arrival?
Yeah, that should be fine. Qantas 400.
Qantas 400, present position, track direct rivet, resume the rivet 3 arrival for runway 16 right, descend via the star 10, 10,000 feet.
Direct rivet, then rivet arrival down to 10,000, Qantas 400.
That's us over there.
Qantas 2048, reduce speed 240 knots or less indicated.
240 knots, 2048.
Qantas 400, contact Sydney approach 124.4.
24.4, and thanks for the fantastic service tonight. Good night.
Hi Rossi.
Jetstar 9.
Yeah, diversion fuel is 2.8 to get to Canberra.
Qantas
Currently got
2048,
5.7, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. That's a full hour of fuel.
130, Qantas 2048.
Velocity 99.66, fly heading 220 degrees.
Heading 220, velocity 99.66. Heading 220, set.
Delta Charlie Echo sequencing 10 right, apologies, 10 left, heading 340 degrees.
Left
Hi, Nexan.
340 degrees, citation Delta Charlie Echo.
Gotta pick that up to 200 knots. indeed, Spencer. The good old OK.
Melbourne Lieutenant, g'day, Envoy 02's on the ground in Canberra. Request clearance for over.
Envoy 02, Melbourne Centre, g'day. Canberra, contact Melbourne Centre 124.0.
140, Envoy 02.
Jetstar 987, descend, flight level 130.
Flight level 130, Jetstar 987.
Velocity 610 is back.
Velocity 610. Qantas 730, descend via the Star 10, 10,000 feet, Sydney QNH 1018. Contact approach 124.4 with your speed.
QNH 1018, descend to flight level 100, contact approach 124.4 with speed, Qantas 730.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 65, get a climbing through flight level 200.
Qantas 65 for Melbourne Centre, g'day, climb flight level 380.
Flight level 380, Qantas 65.
Qantas 2048, reduce speed 220.
2048. Nice.
20 knots, Qantas 2048.
Qantas 2048, 220.
220, yes, also Qantas 2048.
Jetstar 987, maintain 230 knots in cap. 230 knots, Jetstar 987. Such is the joys of being a back of the line. Delta Charlie Echo, resume our navigation direct to rivets.
Yeah, resume our navigation direct to rivet, Delta Charlie Echo.
Rivet 37.
Velocity 9966, turn left heading 170.
Heading 170, velocity 9966, and take a speed you want.
Velocity 9966, none at this stage.
Yep.
Center, Qantas 737 is level off at flight level 380.
Qantas 737, contact Melbourne Centre 124.
Can anybody remember what heading we're meant to be on? Before I ask again.
What up, Trent?
Jetstar 987, give you a call back.
Velocity 9966, again the heading.
Velocity 9966, heading 170.
170. Thanks, Patrick. Patrick remembers numbers better than I do. I was like, I said it back, but I can't remember what it was.
Control, Singapore 242, request to leave the copy for 2 minutes.
Singapore 242, thanks, call me back.
Roger, Singapore 242.
Qantas 2048, descend via the star 10, 10,000 feet, QNH 1018.
10,000 feet and QNH. Can I get the QNH? Oh, sorry, QNH 1018, Qantas 2048.
Qantas 2048, thanks. Contact approach 124.
Velocity 610, request descent.
Oh, velocity 610, I can see you've already started that. Thanks for that. You can descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, velocity 610.
Where is Mars? Isn't that up in the sky somewhere?
Delta Charlie Echo, when ready, you can descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, Delta Charlie Echo.
And Qantas 2048, he's still on the tree.
I'm going to estimate that that aircraft there is doing about 250.
Just 987, cancel the height restriction at Hammy. And if you can bring your speed back to 200.
Cancel the height at Hammy, the best to do is
just 987, reduce speed to 220 knots. You're probably going to get mixed up in running through. Way too close.
220 knots, just 9.
Oh, you might be right, you're 10 off. Just 987, descend via the star 10, 10,000 feet, Sydney QNH 1018.
10,000, 1018,
And approach view 124.4.
4.4, just
987, good day, just 510 Alpha, flight level 350.
Just 510 Alpha, Delta, sending good day, cleared rivet 3, arrival 16 right. Track direct to rivets. When ready, descend flight level 250.
Copy, cleared rivet 3 Alpha, arrival runway 16 right. Track direct rivet, when ready, descend flight level 250, just 510 Alpha.
Velocity 610, request further descent.
Velocity 610, descend 8,000 feet.
Descend 8,000 feet. Velocity 610.
Actually, velocity 610, the tower's gone offline, so you're now leaving.
Oh, the next end, we flew from Melbourne, we're going to Sydney, we did a couple of low passes of
1228,
Bathurst.
see ya.
Velocity 736, request descent.
Velocity 736, no further ATC, Unicom 122 decimal 8 today.
228, see ya.
We haven't got a...
Velocity 99, 626, turn left, heading 070.
Heading 070, velocity 9966. Okay, down here we want to grab our ATIS again.
Melbourne, Singapore 242 back.
018. On first contact with Sydney, notify receipt of H.
Hotel.
Sydney Terminal Information Hotel. Expect ILS approaches. Runway 16 lander for arrivals and departures. Parallel runway operations in progress. Independent departures in progress, wind 140, 12 knots MSXW 3 knots. This greater than 10 kilometers. CLV. Sea clouds at 2500 foot. Broken clouds at 6300 foot. Temperature 17. QNH 1018. On first contact with Sydney, notify receipt of H. Sydney Terminal.
Information Hotel. It's going to be run with the runway 16s. Left or right? I think right is most likely, left is less likely. And we've picked up left twice, darn it.
Delta Charlie Echo, descend via the star 10, 10,000 feet, within QNH 1018.
Descend via the star 10,000 feet, and what is QNH, Delta Charlie Echo.
Inbound course is 155. 1095.
4.4, Delta Charlie Echo.
Velocity 9966. Navigation 30 nautical miles. To the west of Rivets. Track direct to Rivets. Cleared Rivet 3 arrival. Runway 16 right.
Position direct to Rivets, and from Rivet arrival, runway 16 right, crossing 9966. There's Rivet. And going to pick up that speed, 250. One 6 right is confirmed, 109.5. Inbound course 155 per already set. Minimum altitude is 210. knots on the radio. Is that radio? That's Barra. Cool, 210 knots on the Barra. Missed approach is straight ahead to 500 feet, and then a right-hand turn 170, climbing to 3000. Second last.
Velocity 9966, report your current indicator there, please.
9966 at 250 knots.
Velocity 966, roger, maintain 220 knots just for separation, give approach, bit of a break.
Reduce speed 220 knots, velocity 9966. 220 set. Arrival runway 16 right is selected. Bigham above 8, Tammy below 9, and Bilby above 6. Brakes 2, and will be flaps 30. Flaps 30, we'll call it 130, and be 135 on the approach. Okay, descent checklist. Pressurization, landing altitude is 0. Recall, check, and clear. Auto brake 2. VREF has been set. Approach briefing completed. Howdy folks, Captain speaking. We're just a few miles out from top descent into Sydney. We're at 13,000 feet, so top descent is Rivet. In just a few moments I'll be turning on the seatbelt signs. In preparation for that, I ask that return to your seats if you're up and about. And cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for the runway.
Seabird 16, heavy, leaving my airspace to the north, identification and control services now terminated. Monitor Unicom 122, that's FLAi, good night.
Only carrying a staff today. So industry talk to the cabin.
Quadrilla 65, contact Melbourne Centre 124.
Melbourne Centre 125, 124.0, Qantas 65, thank you, good night.
Velocity 9966, when ready, descend 10,000 feet, QNH 1018 and there's Sydney approaching knock 124.4 today.
Wind road down to 10,000 feet, QNH 1018 and 124.4, Lockheed 9966.
And that was kind of good evening, talking to over and flight level 390.
Yeah, let's drop a level change. Sydney approach, velocity 9966, Information Hotel, descending 10,000 feet, leaving level 130.
Velocity 9966, descend to 8,000.
Descend 8,000, velocity 9966. 8,000, set.
Delta 987, contact Sydney Director 126.1.
Hi there, All-Star fan at 10 minutes ago. Ah yes, he saw the 170. Thanks for that. I was asking for the heading. We do have Director 126.1. Also have Tower 1205.
Delta Charlie Echo, turn left heading at 045.
Left heading 045,
1265.
Charlie Echo.
Okay, frequency set.
Velocity 9966, descend to 6,000.
Descend 6,000, velocity 9966. 6,000 is set. Lights are in. And seatbelt signs on.
Delta Charlie Echo, turn left heading at 340.
Left heading 340, Delta Charlie Echo.
777 Bob on Twitch. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, not too bad.
Delta Charlie Echo, contact Sydney departures, Sydney director.
Apart from our lockdown here in Melbourne, but 2020, what can we say?
Sorry, Delta Charlie Echo, I've loosened up my button just then. It's 126.1.
126.1, Delta Charlie Echo.
1261 will be our next frequency. That's set already.
Sydney approach.
Yeah, the scattered cloud here in Sydney.
Alpha, passing flight level 164, descending flight level 100, information media.
Star 510 Alpha,
and Mauritius,
descent to 8,000.
The reason your chat is so less active is because there's only 30 people watching. Instead of hundreds of lines of text just scrolling through. We take things at a slower pace here. Lachlan's fault. It's all those people we banned before for doxing and stuff. $1,000 to roll. I'm going to pick up the, let's see, airport info. Tagging this time. Alex McCreath, I agree. It is a very enjoyable aircraft. It is quite different to an old Boeing, but you know, you get used to it. There's a certain flow to its
velocity 9966. After buoy, turn left heading 340.
After buoy heading 340, velocity 9966. There's not much behind us. Yeah, not too bad. Boogie in less than 1 mile. There's Boogie, heading select. Hi there, Nexon. Yeah, we did Colombo in the sim a while back. Was it 2 weekends ago? Not a bad little airport. Great freeware for P3D. Come on, Sydney.
Velocity 9966. Contact Sydney Director 126.1.
126, that's all one. Velocity 9966.
130, intercept the flight level 416. Right, Delta Charlie Echo. Delta Charlie Echo to confirm. Cleared ILS approach. Yeah, cleared ILS approach. Delta Charlie Echo.
Sydney Director, velocity 9966, 6,000 feet, heading 3640.
Velocity 9966, Sydney Director, g'day, descent 4 now.
Descent 4000, velocity 9966. 4,000 feet. 340.
Delta Charlie Echo, can you establish on the localizer? Delta Charlie Echo, thanks. 11 track miles front, continue approach. Roger, continuing, Delta Charlie Echo.
No, 966.
Delta Charlie Echo, start reducing the final approach speed, contact CDTL 120.5, g'day.
Excellent, I agree. PMDG is definitely in the top 3 or possibly even top 2.
Velocity 99, 66, descent 3000.
Descent 3000, velocity 9966.
Traffic.
Check.
Traffic.
We just happen to be heading in opposite directions. About 5 miles apart, I think. Maybe even less. Altitude acquire.
Velocity 99, 66, turn right heading 070 for base.
Right 070, velocity 9966. Hi there, radio. How you doing? Triple Seven Bob saying that Sydney is the worst performing area in his entire simulator. And do you know what? Same. Which is a pity since it's my hometown. I know Melbourne is where I live, but you know, I still feel a connection to Sydney.
Sydney
Oh, the next one, yeah. All of Melbourne's under lockdown.
Level 8000 heading 340.
That's where I live.
It's 510 Alpha Sydney Director, g'day.
That's where we started this flight. People in Melbourne are only allowed 25 kilometres away from their home. You're only allowed to go home for essential purposes. There's, I think, 4 or 5 purposes you're allowed to go out to. If you want to visit a friend, you can only visit one other person. One other household. So if you're like a married couple with 3 kids, you're allowed to bring your 3 kids with you. But if you got 4 kids, you've got to leave one at home. Horrific. Yeah, the hairdresser's probably going to be booked. I need to book myself in next week sometime.
Velocity 99, 66, turn right heading 125, intercept the localizer, runway 16 right, cleared after approach.
Heading 125, cleared after approach, runway 16 right, velocity 9966. And approach mode is set. Speed back down to 200 knots. I'm going to take flaps 1, speed checks, flaps 1. Yeah, speed 190. Lockdown's under Melbourne. Funny. Flaps 5, speed check, flap 5. heading 170.
Jetstar 510 Alpha 28 track miles to run.
Say again, Jetstar 510 Alpha?
Jetstar 510 Alpha 28 track miles to run.
Copy, Jetstar 510 Alpha.
Speed 170. And letting it down. Get down, spoilers are armed. Ignition continuous.
Velocity 9966, 9 miles to run, contact City Tower 120.5, go.
120.5, velocity 9966. About 15.
510, turn right heading 070 for base.
And speed
070, Jetstar 510 Alpha.
City Tower, Kilo 601, that's 5 south. Jetstar 510 for descent 3000.
Speed white dot.
3000, Jetstar 510 Alpha.
City Tower, velocity 9966, established 16 right.
Jetstar 510 for turn right heading 125, intercept the localizer runway 16 right, clear last approach.
City Tower, velocity 9966, established 16 right. Take flaps 30, speed check, flap 30.
Sydney Tower, Jetstar 788, ready at Bravo 2.
Speed 135. Tower's there somewhere. Other marker. Tower, velocity 9966.
Velocity 9966, apologies, I forgot to set me frequency to transmit runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, velocity 9966.
Fueling 229 Delta, contact departures, bye-bye.
My aircraft.
1000.
Just 788, hello, hold short, runway 16 right.
Hold short, runway 16 right, so Jetstar 788.
Get your bingo in.
Just 788 behind the landing, Virgin Boeing 737 via Alpha 1, line up await.
We've got 188, we've got an Owen with 230, Spencer with a 300.
Line up and wait 16 right behind the landing. Virgin aircraft, was it?
A7.
There goes IKEA.
400. 300.
Marker.
Approaching minimums.
City Tower, Jetstar 510 Alpha, ILS 16 right.
Just 510 Alpha Sydney Tower K, continue approach runway 16 right to number 1.
Jaffa Jet.
Copy, continue approach, just 510.
40, 30, 20, 10.
$200 and what was that, 40 something? And reverses. And we make the high speed. $241. Cool. Not too bad.
Velocity 9966, welcome to Sydney, taxi left on Bravo and contact ground on 126.5, bye bye.
Left Bravo, 126.5, velocity 9966.
Just 788, surface winds are, I will admit.
Let's get some of these lights off. Yep, Owen wins. Ground velocity 9966, vacate the high speed.
Velocity 9966, taxi via Bravo, cross 25, hold short of Golf.
On Bravo, cross 25 and hold short Golf, velocity 9966. Now we missed Bravo. That's Charlie over there. This is Bravo here. AP coming in. Strobes to steady.
Ground Rex
681, contact tower 20.5.
Tower 105, Rex 9681, go.
We're cleared across.
Velocity 9956, continue taxi Bravo Golf to left.
Off Golf to the bay, velocity 9966.
Velocity 9966, traffic direct 738 on Golf, just give way to him.
9966, over inside.
Jetstar 832, information Alpha, request taxi.
This is Sydney Airport,
Are you going into
YSSY.
domestic 3 or domestic 2?
Sydney, New South Wales, and Australia. Remember the Opera House Kangaroos.
Jetstar 9966.
9966.
Jetstar 9966, are you going into domestic 2 or 3?
Domestic 3. 3.
Jetstar 966. And Jetstar, oh correction, Velocity 9966. And Jetstar 832, taxi by Bravo 4, Bravo to the Bravo 2, holding point 16 right.
Bravo 4.
Spencer's recommending
then Bravo 2 holding point
V2, I think.
right.
Is that right?
Star 832.
Sydney version 2. I'm thinking about it. I am. Thanks for that, 777 Bob. We've got another week and 2 weeks really. Another 2 weeks before we can visit a friend. I can visit one friend at the moment. But as far as I can tell, on the, I think it's the 1st or the 2nd of November, we can essentially have a picnic with 10 people. At the moment we're allowed to have a picnic with one other person. Without food and keeping a mask on and all that stuff. AP's ready. Let's go to D gate 40. Want 40? You want 38 maybe. Let's do 38. Yep, request to look at the outside of the aeroplane. That's a fair enough request. We have spent a lot of the time inside.
Sydney ground, just 510 Alpha on driver, I'm in ActiveSky.
Just 510 Alpha, taxi Bravo, cross 25 Golf to rest.
Yeah, we're allowed to go outside, we're just not allowed to be close to anybody. Not allowed to hang around with people for more than 2 hours or something like that. Which means, literally, you go outside your house and you have to be back in 2 hours. It's pretty awful. The whole year has been trash. That's gate 38 right there. Cool. Position 42. No, I think 38. No, that's 40 and then 38. I can see the baggage is on station already. Lights are ready.
Just 832, contact tower to 0.5.
Coming to a stop. There we are. Yep. Parking brakes. Are set. AP on the bus. AP to the bleed. And I'll shut it down. Radio's off. Okay, that's in hold. 2 hours, 8 minutes on hold. And the collision lights are off. We'll start the deboarding. Okay, ACARS action. Set. Remote stand and a bus on Virgin. Where are we going? Because they certainly have a proper terminal for Sydney. Anytime I've had remote stands on a bus with Virgin have been into weird airports like Coffs and stuff. And of course, Hobart. Is that the Prime Minister back there? He's got a Challenger jet. That looks a lot like that. Yeah, that's international flights. You're putting 737 into an international airport that's designed for, you know, A380s and 777s and stuff. So they just stick it where they can. Los como. Let's get some of these doors open. Yeah, 777 Bob says that his version 1 has got better FPS than his version 2. I've heard a bit of both. Maybe I should just buy it. It is my home city, so why not buy it twice? See which one I like better. Thanks for that, Nexon 010. Thanks for watching. Don't know when I'll be streaming next, possibly on the weekend. And I've got a big world flight coming up, which will be 7 days straight of streams, much like this. Except I'll be flying the Airbus for most of it. I agree. Hey Bella, it's been a long time. Wouldn't mind going anywhere. As long as it's daytime, so I can actually take some footage that doesn't look like blurry lights in the distance. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.